and welcome back to a new episode with Deeply Merited Scholars, your number one plug for everything academic, coaching, and international studies abroad. In today's episode, I will be telling you guys the documents you should consider before applying for any scholarship, training, or program. Stay tuned. So guys, as you may or may not know, the first document you should have if you intend to apply for any training, scholarship opportunity, or fellowship abroad is your proof of eligibility. And what is this proof? Your passport. Some programs may not require you to have your passport before you apply. They may request for you to show proof with your national ID card, but once you get shortlisted, they're going to require you to show your passport because you're going to need it if you have to travel. So number one is your passport. You should consider, getting a passport before you start applications for international programs. The second document or set of documents that you need are your academic credentials. All your transcripts, certificates, diplomas, all of those, okay, that show proof of your academic history. You're going to need them. The sensitive part about your transcripts and school history is the fact that you will be asked for good results, and this is highly relative, okay? When they say excellent results, it's relative. Some scholarships or trainings or offers will specify that they want a minimum grade point, such as 3 on 4 GPA, 14 on 20 GPA. Meanwhile, others can go for as low as 2.5 GPA, depending. So all that will depend on the program or training you intend to apply for or are applying for. And this will lead me to the third point, which is very much related to the second. The third document you should prepare will be work experience. Why do I say you need your work experience? This is because no matter the level of education you are targeting, you need experience to show that you have the skills for whatever program you're applying for or fellowship that you intend to do. And most often, work experience gives the advantage that good results may not necessarily give. How do I mean? For example, you may not have had the 3.7 or 3.8 on 4 GPAs, but you have over 5 years of work experience within which you were able to create impact. You've handled complex activities and tasks. You have an added advantage, okay? Because the world is growing more and more on those with skills rather than those with just the knowledge. At the end of the day, it's about getting the skills the program is offering. So most often, work experience is an added advantage. It's not all programs ask for it, but if you do have it, make sure to put it in your application because it will go a long way to pushing your application forward. The next document you should prepare is language proficiency. I don't want to say English language proficiency because although English is a universal language in the academic world, depending on the level or the country, you may have to study in their language, okay? So you may be asked for language proficiency depending on the program, the level, the language, the country. You may be asked for language proficiency. But overall, English is a universal language and almost all countries in the world would ask you for English proficiency if you're coming to do an international program that is offered in English. So please consider taking either the IELTS exam, TOEFL, Cambridge English, or Pearson's test. Finally, depending on the program, you may be asked to show proof of extra proof or certificates or talent or skill. All of that depends on the program. For example, if you're applying for a program that has to deal with sports or a particular discipline, you may be asked if you have prior training or certification in such. That's an example. So each program has its specifics. So you should consider understanding what the program is looking for. Remember that they have put out the information that they want people to apply. That doesn't mean they're going to take everybody. They want people who suit the criteria first. So you should make sure to examine all what is asked of you. What I've just shared are just the general recurrent documents which are always asked for almost any scholarship, training, or fellowship program internationally. So this is just to tell you that you have to work hard, first and foremost, to build a good portfolio for yourself. Secondly, you need to step up your communication skills. And thirdly, you need to have a vision. I cannot overemphasize this one. We have a statement of purpose, postgraduate plans, motivational letters. You should consider having those as well. But then again, Deeply Merited Scholars is here to guide you. In case you have any worries, you feel free to contact us. Our email is in the description box. Until next time, we soar on eagle's wings. Bye.